Hi, I want to demonstrate an issue I have with the LFO when it's assigned to pitch inside HISE, and I'm wondering if one of you guys who sees this can give me a solution. So the LFO in HISE behaves differently to how it does in Contact, and what I want is to have the same behavior in HISE. So I've got two projects here, one in HISE, one in Contact, and they're essentially the same. There's a single sample in each one, same sample, and the ADSR, that's set up the same in both of them. I've got a triangle LFO in HISE and a triangle LFO in Contact, and each one has a little constant modulator assigned to the intensity of the LFO. And the pitch of the LFO is assigned to pitch, and the pitch change is set to 1 semitone and 1 semitone here. I've currently got it bypassed in HISE, but there you go, it's 1 semitone. And I've got the table visible for both of them so we can see how it behaves. The LFOs are set up with the same frequency, fade time, smoothness, and offset. The offset is shown as 0 in Contact, but it matches the 25% mark in HISE. Okay, so these two projects are pretty much identical. The only difference is one's Contact, one's HISE. So let's just have a quick listen. I'll mute the Contact one, and so now when you hear this, it's going to be coming out of HISE. And now I'll mute the HISE one, and you'll hear it coming out of Contact. So they're pretty much identical. Now let me show you what happens with the LFO in Contact. So I'm just going to hold down one note here. Okay, and now I'm going to press the note repeatedly and move the slider. Okay, nothing too exciting there. So now we'll mute that one. And now we'll do the same thing in HISE. So it's this slider this time. So I'll hold down the note first and move the slider. And it would help if I enabled the pitch modulator. There we go, let's do that again. So the first thing you'll notice is as soon as I enable the pitch modulator, the pitch is up a semitone in HISE. So it's, instead of being this, it's this. So it's instantly applying this modulation amount here, and we can see that with this little bar. We can see that go up when it's enabled. So it's instantly going up a semitone, and that means when there's no intensity applied, it's actually just boosting it by a semitone. Whereas in Contact, we don't get that. It's playing the same pitch whether or not it's bypassed. It's defaulting to the, I guess it's the center point, but it's defaulting to the normal bass pitch, which is what I would expect HISE to do as well, but it doesn't. One solution that I've seen is to add a constant modulator with a negative pitch shift, so to counteract it. So now if I play a note, and we can bypass both of those, now it's correct, it's balanced out, but as soon as we apply the LFO, you'll see what happens. It drops the pitch down to the -1. So what I'm looking for is a solution in HISE that will allow me to make it the same as Contact, where the LFO applies to the fundamental pitch, the center pitch, and it just modulates around that center pitch instead of what HISE is doing, which is giving a pitch shift and then modulating around that pitch shift. So I'm going to post both of these projects. If you've got Contact, this is for Contact 5.6, I think, is what you'll need. And I'll post that as a monolith, so the sample will be in there. The HISE one I'll post as a snippet, and instead of having the sampler, I'll replace that with a sine wave generator or waveform generator, but it'll do the same thing. It'll just won't be with a sample, and that just means I don't have to post a whole project. I can just give you the snippet. And if you have a solution for it, please let me know. Hopefully I'll be able to get the same behavior between both of them.